Hey y'all, it's me. It's your girl. Y'all already know. What's up, real deal? How y'all doing, real deal out there? All my real deals. If you ain't on real deal, you in the wrong place. Y'all are real deals. Supposed to be a real deal out here. What's up, real deal? Man, I'm a big. I don't know what kind of time, what age you living in. Man. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Y'all come on in. I need all my camper. I'm live. I'm live, y'all. Oh, I meant to say camper. Come on in, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all time to come in, okay? I should have somebody over here in this chat with me, chatting with me, because I ain't going nowhere. So y'all need to come on in this chat. Come on in here, y'all, so I can tell y'all. Y'all got to give me some advice. I need some advice. Lenita needs some advice. I don't, I needed y'all earlier. Come on in, y'all. Because, just because, just because. God, I need some advice. I supposed to have called a guest, and here I go. See, I can't remember to do stuff sometimes because I get busy. You know what I mean? I really get busy, y'all. I get so busy until I need y'all help. Now, this is crazy. Everybody has a neighbor. Everybody has a neighbor. You the good person. You don't see nobody, so you be glad to see somebody when you come home. Cause soon you get home from work, you go to what? Bed. You come into your home and what? Yeah, prepare for the next day. So y'all come on in so y'all can talk. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more time. Come on in, real deal. I ain't in on her. I just talk fast. Woo, Chad, I talk fast, honey. But I got a show coming on soon, so I got to talk. You know what I mean? I need y'all help, man. You know what? These days, when you have neighbors, instead taking matters in your own hand, I always call the cops. See, when you don't try to take matters in your own hand once before, and it seems like the person, your neighbor, is blaming you, then you got to call the cops. And it's sad that you got to call the cops on your own neighbor. Is somebody out there in the real deal world? Don't be shamed, y'all, because y'all don't see nobody. Don't be shamed. But it's somebody out there. Know what I'm talking about. You can have good neighbors. You can have bad neighbors. You can have neighbors that's just to see you happy, and they just want to. The devil is busy, y'all. I mean, that mother sucker. Somebody need to sit him down somewhere. Somebody got to sit that devil down, man. Because that devil is busy. Y'all hear me? The devil is busy. Messing on you. Knocking on your door. The devil is knocking on your door. And what you do is ignore his calls. But you got to settle the situation. Never don't be the one not to settle the situation. Don't change who you are because of other people. Be yourself. Don't change who you are because it's a reason why you are who you is. But your neighbors, Lord have mercy. Neighbor, the content is about the real deal. Lenita had called cops on misunderstood neighbor. Y'all come on in here, man. I know y'all don't have a problem out of one of your neighbors. Y'all know where I be at, real deal. Real deal, y'all gotta come in. Y'all gotta come in. I'm about to drop my link too. Y'all need to come in because I'm so, I mind my business. And a lot of people hate, jealous because I mind my own business. I mind my business. Y'all hear me? Only reason why I mind my business because I don't have time for junkity junk, junk, junk. Y'all hear me? And when you talk about my dogs, you're talking about their mama. Their mama is the real deal, Lenita Skills Reaction. Come on, real deal. Help me out with this, because I'm done with her. I'm done. Because I don't talk. You know how you keep talking to your children, they keep doing the same thing, like they don't hear you. And then they speak another language and they trying to act like they don't understand what you say, but you just talked English to me 15 minutes ago. Now you want to go back to Spanish? I ain't the one. You can play games with somebody else, but the real deal, Anita Gill, ain't gonna let you run over her. Y'all come on in, y'all, on a Saturday morning. Yes, on a cloud Saturday morning. I know y'all got football games going on, track meets and going on. While you sitting at your track meet, come and watch your girl now and continue supporting the channel now. I appreciate all my subscribers. I know y'all busy out there making videos. We stay busy, but I gotta look out for my YouTubers too. So I'm about to talk to y'all. I'm about to tell y'all what happened. Man, this is some. Y'all, you know what? You already deal with children. Then you gotta deal with the grown people too. Yeah, me. You got to deal with the grown people too. No. Oh no. Y'all, okay, let me tell y'all what happened. I ain't tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. Okay, y'all be with me in real deal. Listen, y'all got to have my back now. It's 2,400 of y'all. I know half of y'all doing what I do. You know, you're making movies, you're doing your own thing and everything, but I need some of y'all here too in the chat to support me. But let me tell y'all something. I didn't tell y'all Friday. Let me tell y'all what happened Friday. Let me tell y'all what happened to the real deal on Friday, because I need y'all advice now. I'm a sister and I need y'all advice, even though I had to do it. Okay, y'all, let me tell you, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. My neighbor next door, I've been here 22 years, 21 or 22 years. She was just here a couple of years just before me. So when I became her neighbor and she married and I'm not married, she put a big wall up there to keep her husband looking over him. I don't want nobody husband. I can't help how I look though. I can't help how that body look. But anyway, y'all, let me tell you, I just be nice. I'm a nice person, y'all. I'm a very nice person. And sometimes it seems like people don't appreciate that the real deal is nice. I'm a nice person. And you know how I got like I am now? Kind of aggressive, a little bit. Because my kids said I was too nice. My children said, Mama, you're too nice. And I am. So I had to mix my nice with my good. But y'all, let me tell you about my neighbor. She don't want to pay for nothing, y'all. She got a backyard back there. Okay, let me tell y'all what I did. Okay. It was about like 2 years ago, y'all. Listen, my friends. Y'all my friends. Look. She didn't have to buy no fence on this side of her on one side over there on the left side of her backyard, because that neighbor put a fence up. Then we have an automatic one long fence go all the way down to the end of the neighborhood. That nobody have to pay to put up. I didn't have to put up. So I took my money. I had paid my son and another guy to put up fence on two sides of my house. But where I did smart was, y'all, I didn't take the fence all the way back. And the only reason why I didn't take my fence all the way back, it would have been in her yard or my yard where she didn't have to buy no fence. I'm a single woman. Hey, Kiki! I'm a single woman. So what I had to do was this what happened, y'all. I came home from work. And I said, I had already told my neighbor across the street that the woman next door, I'm so sick of her. I said, I'm sick of people messing with me. Only thing I do in the morning, you real deal, y'all be with me in the morning when I go to work at 5. Y'all be with me when I leave work. Y'all be with me when I go back to work. And where do y'all see Council Minnie? In my what? Car. Okay, y'all, this what happened. And I got a link. If you want to get up here, you can come up here if you want to. It's a link right there. I dropped the link if you want to come. So this what happened, y'all. This is not the first time me and my neighbor had a discrepancy about my yard. See, what I did smart, what most people don't do. I said to myself, since she's married and I'm single, I'm going to let her put up at least one side of a fence and a gate. Let me tell y'all something. I got home from work yesterday, real deal. When I got home, I pulled up. I came down my hill a little bit and I said, what is that? Look like she built 1,000 of woods in my back of my fence. Y'all, listen to what I'm saying. I left space in the back of my fence, so I didn't want nobody to hang nothing on my fence. So when I did like this when I got off from work, I said, I was going to come in here and make some videos. So I went back outside. I said, this woman got all these big old woods on my fence. So I moved it. I was, saying my prayer and throwing the woods back in her yard like I always do. I threw them back over there. And I walked down, y'all, on the behind of my fence, on the side of my fence. Do y'all know that lady put up 4 nails? She nailed on my fence. She had a nail. I was walking down the side of my fence, pulling nails off my fence with a wire going around the nails that she had on my fence so she could hang her flower pots. Y'all don't hear me? So what I said, what the heck is going on way down here? See, I always check y'all's yard. She pushed them leaves when she go out there and blow her yard. She blowed the leaves against my fence. She told me, y'all, okay, this is what I did before I even see the lady. She know how to aggravate me, agitate me, upset me. And I deal with depression, y'all, because I cry. That's when my depression, I'm very passive. So anyway, when I walk way to the back of my yard, see, my yard is long behind my fence. I still got space. I did it on purpose because she got kids and grandkids. I don't want nobody putting nothing on my fence. I built my fence for my dog. So when I walked back there all the way to the back of my fence, I said, look like somebody been pulling my fence. I'm sitting on my back porch and I don't want to think that way because neither one of us got little children. So when I walked back there, like I said, y'all, I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4 nails and threw them in her yard because I was holding my composure, y'all. I didn't want to cry, and I'm just sick. I don't have to argue with nobody because I'm single. So I pulled it in, and I said, "What is this wire? What is this limited string? What is this?" Wrap around each nail, y'all. So what I did was I didn't knock on her door and then I just threw this stuff off of my fence. She nailed nails on my fence so she can hang her flower pots on my property. And she still walked into my property to nail the fence. So anyway, y'all, oh, my blood pressure went up a little bit. I said, Lord, please, I do not mess with my neighbor, y'all. I do not mess with my neighbor. I do not mess with no one. I do not bother no one. You can ask my kids. I come home and you, real deals, y'all know what I do in the morning. Y'all know I come in here and lock my door. The lady told me, your dog's boo-boo poop in my yard. I said, she don't understand English, y'all. But do you know that lady told me? She came out her mouth and spoke English, said, you are the problem. You the problem. Ain't that English? Is that English, y'all? She said I'm the problem because I did not pull my fist back so she and her husband won't have to buy one. Ain't that some mess? I said, what are you talking about? And then I tried, I was so silent. You couldn't even hear me. She was cussing. She had wolf hour coming out them eyes looking at me. She said, you are the problem. You are the problem. You want to put fence right here. And I said, what are you talking about? I said, what are you talking about? I'm talking low like this, y'all. I said, what are you talking about? You got nails on my fist. I said, woman, you going to jail. I said, woman, I'm about to call the police. Call the police. Call the police. That's English, y'all. That is English she's speaking to me, but she claimed that she don't speak English. This woman looked at me scared. Y'all, this was my first time being afraid of the way my evil look my neighbor gave me. So I said, since her husband never want to talk to me when I want to speak to him because he speak English, he wasn't there. But I'm confused, y'all. My blood pressure started trying to go up. My depression trying to kick in. And you know what I did? I said, I can't deal with problems. So I called the cops on her. It wasn't but one came because I told the lady on the phone, I said, y'all come over here, please. The lady don't speak English now. I said, please talk to my neighbor because I'm sick and tired of her telling me what to do in my yard. She trying to make me take a fence back, but she won't have to buy a fence to put up. She said, I'm the problem. I told the cop when the cops came up, I had already chilled, but I was trying to keep my pressure on level. I said, ma'am, the lady speak another language, okay? She's not understanding that she putting stuff on my fence. She nailing stuff on my fence, stepping it into my property, doing this. Can you please explain to her? I just want her to leave me alone. And she also included that my dog pooped in her yard. I said, ma'am, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue. My dog, I put the fence up so they can poop in their own yard. And my dogs go to work. My dog come back home with me. My dog go to work. My dog come back home with me. My dog do not poop, go in her yard. Period. But there are loose dogs. I asked the officer, just please. She said, what you want her not to do? I said, that's my property. If she stacked wood. I said, you see that retainer wall right there? I'm going to have what I'm going to do Monday, y'all. I'm going to have county to come out. I'm going to call the county and I'm going to let the county where I live in measure off so she can know she's been coming in my yard. Now she plotting, putting trees, y'all. She growing trees to keep from looking at my yard. But she in my yard doing it. Y'all, and then I heard that my daughter is a beautiful young girl. She's beautiful. And I'm going to say she's beautiful. Then my neighbor told me that the lady didn't like my daughter. But the lady I said, no, she got to like my daughter. She's the only one talk to my daughter. But my neighbor said she don't like my daughter. And then told my daughter to stay out of their house. And I said, so why? She asked me, I had a situation where I had to call the ambulance just to check on my child, like most parents need to do, to make sure they're okay mentally. So she said, she's the neighbor next door gonna ask me, how is, she said my daughter's name, I'm gonna say Mimi, and her name not Mimi. She said, how is Mimi doing? I said, she doing fine. Why'd you ask me about somebody you don't like? And I told her, let's get back on what happened. So the police said that she went over there and talked to the lady. I said, don't forget, she don't speak English. I never talked nasty about that lady. I just want the woman to leave me alone, y'all. I am living in peace. I want my neighbors to leave me alone. Wherever she and her husband going through or whatever her problem is, just don't bother the real deal, Lenita Gill. Because I'm in peace. I got rid of my problem. So the police came back. Well, I'm standing right there in the yard with a pink house coat on. Supposed to be in here sleep after I work on YouTube, Real Deals. Y'all know I work on my YouTube channel. Y'all know everything I do. Real Deal. Y'all see me. That's why I get on here, but so y'all see me. Y'all my witnesses. Y'all see Camper and Minnie in my car every morning, in the evening. Y'all see them. If Minnie not in there, Minnie in the house. Minnie a little bitty dog. These are little bitty dog in their own yard. So anyway, y'all, I'm standing out there in a pink house coat, ready to take me a nap. The lady messed up my whole Friday. The officer, real nice. She came back. She said, she would not nail anything else on your fence. So y'all know I ain't lying. She said she would not nail anything on your fence. And she would not come back in your yard again. But she also mentioned that your dog be pooping in her yard. Oh. Y'all, I don't want to argue about that. I know where my dogs be. So I told her, my dog's gonna be in her yard, ma'am. I'm just, and then she said, because she said I couldn't understand her that much because she was speaking another language. I said, oh, she was speaking another language to you. I said, man, that woman spoke English to me. She spoke English when she was talking to me. She told me, you are the problem. Ain't that English? You are the problem. You should have put your fence here. I knew what I was doing. Go ask your husband to buy you a fence to put up there on your property. But to keep peace, now, I don't want to have nothing to do with her. I'm just going to pray God, put it in her hand, and leave it alone. Okay. I went over that. This is what I did wrong when I got off from work, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all know keep the real deal, going to keep it real, what she did. When I got out the car, I was glad to see her husband's truck in the yard because her husband speak English. So I wanted to speak to her husband. So he speak English. I can tell him how to translate to her what she did wrong since she don't speak English. I thought that was the best thing to do. So they didn't come to the door. But my neighbors told me the worst thing to do, just stay off and over there. So I said, I'm going to go over there no more. I'm done. I said, because this not going to turn out to be my problem when it's their problem. I just wondered if the husband speak English, he can explain it to his wife. I heard her in the house. She spoke something in Spanish when I was knocking on the door. But I'm not going back over there ever again. But what I'm going to do Monday, I don't think they work on Monday, but what I'm going to do Monday before I put my fence, I know where I put my fence at. You're going to spend some money putting up a fence. You ain't got for one side. I said, you think you slick. You got the old people over there put up a fence behind you, and if I had to put my fence in place, you would have been nailing everything on my fence without me knowing it. So we're going to keep peace. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stay. I don't want to look over there, I promise y'all, but I got to see the house before I come down the hill. I'm done with it. I ain't going to say nothing else. I've been over here 20-something years, and she been over here 20-something years, and I'm done talking to her because she trying to act like she don't speak English, but she speak English and Spanish. And what I'm going to do to keep peace, and I was talking like this, y'all. I was like, why are you doing this to me? I'm talking like this. I'm like, wow, really? So what I'm gonna do is call the county, and I'm gonna call the county to ask them to come out here and mark my yard, because what she think is her yard is my yard. I have never thought I was gonna go through this, y'all. I've been knowing this lady since I know her son when he was young, because he was with my daughter, and what the hurt feel about me. I heard she didn't like my daughter. Now when she spoke on saying she didn't like my daughter, when you talking about my children and my dog, you talking about their mama, and that's me. And that's what you ain't gonna do. I don't care how mad I get with my kids. You ain't gonna, I said, you ain't, not, no, not. You are not going to. No, you ain't going to talk about my children and my dogs. That's the purpose of me building a fence, y'all. So my dogs can do their thing in their own backyard. And allegedly, I heard that she threw bones. So that I don't give my dogs bones, cause little dogs can get choked from bones. What I do in my backyard, it's my business, and I'm tired of her telling me what to do. You should to move the fence back here. Not if I move the fence back there, you would have been nailing stuff on behind my fence. So the real deal, I had to call the cops on that neighbor because she is the only one fuss at me. She blamed me for my own fence and my own yard. To make a responsible decision what I'm going to do on Monday, I promise y'all, I am going to call the county and have them come out here and put flags, tall flags. And if somebody move them flags, I'm going to call them again. And I'm going to keep note of what I did, what they did. See, if we didn't put our retainer walls up, mud would keep sliding down your yard, making your yard short. So where the retainer, all us have a retainer wall, that retainer wall, when they come out here and measure, she gonna have to move them little trees she put right there, look like pine trees, out of her yard if it's on my property. I'm about to get real, y'all. I'm tired of being nice. People taking my nice kindness for weakness. I don't want a beautiful person in this world that you can get along with. But one thing you ain't gonna do is talk about my children and my dogs. That's what you're not gonna do. I don't bother nobody. Real deal. I don't bother nobody. Nobody. I come home. Y'all know this. I come in the house. I leave. I go out the house. I come back in the house when I come back to work. Y'all on the car looking at me on the video. And y'all see compliment man in the car. When do compliment go over there in somebody else's yard? Y'all see compliment running in the back of it. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, that lady blew my Friday. I had told y'all that I was going to go in my TikTok room, my YouTube room. I went inside my YouTube room and I turned my music on, y'all. I tried to act like I wasn't depressed. I was so upset because I'm too nice. But I can't let fools get on my nerves. I can't let the devil knock on that door messing with me. But I had to show the devil I got more power than you. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to let the police handle it. Because mental health is serious, y'all. That don't mental health mean you crazy. There's a lot of disorders going on that we have within ourselves. That I'm not about to handle because I see too much of it going on. My neighbor is misunderstood about me. I don't want nobody hubby. I don't want nobody hubby. That's your issue. That's your problem. Now, on me. But I'm going to call the county on Monday, y'all. County, my office might be closed. I'm in Atlanta, y'all. So the county office may be closed. Real deals. I know somebody don't have a problem with their neighbor. All you do is work like me and come home. Go back to work. Come home. Ready to eat. Your dogs run out there in the backyard. They got a whole yard to themselves and they can do what they want to do in their own backyard. And ain't nobody gonna tell my dogs what to do in their own backyard. If they want to poop all over the yard, poop. They in there what? Yard with a gate to it. Don't hate. I got on the other side of my house. I left the room space. I know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm a smart black woman. I know what I'm doing. I'm glad I didn't put my So in other words, you gonna tell me it's my fault because you nailed nails on my fence for you to hang your flower pots on my fence? If she should have knocked on it, she should have knocked on my door, y'all, even though I was gonna say no. She could have knocked on my door and said, real deal. She could have said, Lenita, is it okay if I nailed my flower pot against your fence right here? And I'm gonna say no. But the respect of that means she did ask me, you know what I mean? Y'all put in that comment what would y'all have done. I know some of y'all would have cussed the woman out. But y'all, I'm too nice. I seem hard, but I'm on another level in my life. If my kids don't get on my nerves, why don't let somebody go wrong? Oh, y'all, everybody say, how you know? My sister said, how you know she was out there? And when I came home from work, I threw the woods in her room, in her yard. My daughter said, my sister said, how you know she was out there? I said, because after I uploaded me some video, I came in here and I was ready to take a nap, and I heard the lawnmower going out there. I said, oh, why everybody cutting grass? Why I got to take a nap? So I looked out the window. I said, oh, there she goes. She outside. So when I came outside, she done built the woods back against the fence. She done put the woods back up there, y'all. After I had threw them up in the yard when I got off of work. She put the woods back in my yard. That's my yard behind my fence. These are big woods. So I said, this woman put them woods back right there. So I said, ma'am. Then she rolled her eyes at me with the lawnmower, y'all. She won't even cut no grass. I said, please do not put wood right here. No, you the problem. You the problem. You should have put fence right here. I said, what? Can you not put wood or nothing on my fence? I said, you got, I was using sign language. I said, you got nails on my fence. This is my fence. This is my yard. You don't tell me what to do. That's how I'm talking, y'all. No. Good Jesus. That's when everything, and it went so quiet. I know the officer, the lady was so glad. She said, y'all get along. I said, I don't see the lady. You're not hearing me. I don't see her. Only time I see her, and y'all, she crunked the lawnmower up one time. When she crunked the lawnmower up and got my attention. Do you know that lady didn't go back out there and cut that grass? She knew when I called the police. Call the police. Call the police. And when the police got here, you got quiet. She called somebody on the phone. And she spoke her language, and they told her don't say nothing. I wasn't saying nothing. I don't argue no more. And then when the police came, she still couldn't hear me talk. Because I was talking like I'm talking now, y'all. Because I know other people, older people around here, they got to go to work. Or either they old and retired and they sleep. So, I ain't hear her talk, y'all, when she was talking to the police. She said she speak another language and I can't understand. I said, what? You don't know what she said? I said, ma'am, the lady know what you saying. Y'all better start taking y'all phones and do like her. Put it on English. If they speak Spanish, put your phone on Spanish. When y'all hear people speaking a language, take your phone, go to Google. Take your phone, go to Google and record everything they say. It will tell you what they saying. If people from another language doing your nails and your hair, put it on their language. Say, oh, where you from? Afghanistan. Put it on translation to Afghanistan to English. It'll tell you everything they said about you. When you go to the African shop in the Cajun, when they doing your nails and they get to talk about your feet, put it on Cajun, translate. Well, y'all better get smart with this program. Get smart. That's what they do. They put it on English. They put it on whatever you speak. They put it on whatever you speak, and you'll know exactly what. Don't tell nobody I told y'all. When y'all go get them told done, and they get to laughing and stuff, make sure you have on there Cajun translating to English. Be nice and find out where they from, and then go to Google and tell them to translate their language into English, and you'll be surprised what they saying about you. Y'all better start doing it. Whoever told her what to do, she listened to them. I'm not about to babysit on grown people. I mind my business. And I have a problem with people not understanding that I mind my business, because right now we dealing with mental situation right now. It's not bad. It's just a disorder. Everybody dealing with depression and what all that stuff, good stuff. I mean, I can't, y'all. I can't no more. And I'm not about to argue with no grown people. I'm not arguing no more, y'all. I don't have that. I don't have that kind of energy anymore. I'm done. But mental health, it is serious. It's not, mental health doesn't mean you crazy. It's a disorder that we all deal with. It's a pressure thing. I don't know if your husband made you mad or not. I don't have no husband. I ain't got to worry about that kind of stuff. But if you do, talk nice to me, I'm talking nice to you. How you yelling at somebody because of something they did in your yard? And this is my yard. I can do what I want. I had to take that fence way back there, y'all. I told the officer. I didn't have to take my fence way back there if I didn't want to. She blows the leaves against my fence, y'all. She blows her leaves against my fence because I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing to my neighbor. But when she looked scary, she scared me. So to resolve the conflict, I called the officer. She scared me, y'all. Because she blamed me for something she was doing. That's what scared me. That woman blamed me for something she was doing. That's what scared me. How you blaming me for something that you are doing? You don't tell me what to do. I ain't no little kid. So I don't know what type of emotion was she in that day. Was she happy? Was she sad? Was she angry? Was she fear? Was she grief? But that lady scared me. I'm not scared of people. But she don't speak English. She was about to go in her house and come back out there and kill me. Underline me. So people don't argue with like the types of different mentally and emotional disorder that people dealing with is anxiety disorder, panic disorder, phobia, obsessive compulsive disorder, mood disorder, depression, and bipolar disorder. This is more disorder than this that people dealing with now. So don't argue with your neighbor. Once you don't did your explaining and they don't understand what you said, to resolve a conflict, don't take law in your hand, call the police. And I care less I bet she won't mess with me no more. I bet she won't mess with me no more since she want to bully me. I bet she won't mess with me no more because I don't even see that woman, y'all. I don't even see that woman. Why we got issues and I don't see her? Don't nobody want what you got. I don't need your husband ain't the type of man I want. I don't want nobody's husband. Cause they ain't my type. I don't want nobody. I promise y'all. They don't know what kind of men I like. So my real deal, I came to y'all because y'all see Camper men in my car every morning. Y'all know Camper come in the morning, but men be in the house. These some little tiny dogs. Dogs do walk around here pooping in people's yard. What they got to do with my dogs? My dog make accident in the house. That's why I keep Clorox. Y'all see me mopping this floor? Real deal, y'all see me mopping the floor. Y'all looking at me mopping the floor. Now, when my dog's ever been in her backyard? I got one. Minnie, y'all know if you open up the door for Minnie, Minnie might run away. Now, Campbell poop in my yard. He can poop all over my yard. He want to. And if he make a mistake and poop across the street into my yard, I go pick it up. But they don't be out like that, y'all. Y'all see me. Y'all, this is your girl. I drop a link. If anybody want to give me some advice, y'all don't have to run. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. You ain't got to come up here. But I got a link right here. If you want to hit that link and you want to talk to me about one of your neighbors that you have a problem with, and during this pandemic situation, y'all can. But if y'all don't have nothing to say, I'm out of here. Okay? I'm gone.